Ladies and gentlemen, every altar has a blessing. Every altar. If it is an altar that is sanctified and dedicated to God, is an altar of blessings. Everything you will ever require to make you who you want to be is on this altar. Everything. There is a blessing on the altar that is reserved for those that minister about holy things. Are you an usher? Are you in the praise team? Are you in the choir? Are you in the usher department? Are you in the security department? Are you a sanctuary keeper? Are you anything? If you walk with the altar, you will partake with the altar. The altar is the most sensitive part of the church, because the altar represents the presence of God. That is why when we come, we all look toward this direction, because we believe that from this direction, God will speak to us. So if you make this altar your assignment, that you have chosen to make the altar your dream, you have made the altar your purpose, you have chosen to make the altar to succeed. When the altar begins to succeed, you will partake of that success. That's what scripture is saying. What are holy things? Holy things are things that belong to God. And what God is saying is, because you have joined hands with me about my altar, I will join the blessings of the altar to you. That is, you will become a partaker of the things of the altar. So when I talk about the things of the altar now, I'm not talking about the pulpit and the flower and the globe. I'm talking about the blessing that proceeded out of the altar. You know, people don't understand. That is why when they work for God, they don't understand that God pays his workers. When you wait upon the altar, God blesses you for waiting. That's why you see some people working for God 10 years and they are not getting any reward. They are not being blessed. And then people in the church that don't know that there is a man that watches the work. Everything you do for God passes through divine scrutiny. The whole church will say, that guy is working for God. He's always there. He's working for God. How come God is not blessing him? How come things are not changing in his life? Because your work is not perfect before God. Actually, you are not working. You are doing what they call eye service. Because if you work, God will pay you. Can you understand what I'm saying? Can you understand what I'm saying? So when you go grumbling, I don't know, no. God is faithful. Yes, He's not unrighteous to forget your labor of love, in that you minister and you do minister. A laborer is worthy of his wages. So as you serve God, be sure that you know that God is watching you. Because every service is passing through fire. The way I treat you is passing through fire. The way you treat me is passing through fire. There is one that is watching both of us. If you want to walk with God, walk in the purity of your heart. You may not even have friends. You may not even have people. People may ridicule you. People may say nasty things and all things about you. But make sure that your walk is perfect. Young boy comes to church. You are 5 years in the church and you are not in any department. You are unreasonable to God.